16th of January, and a very happy Martin Luther King Day to everybody out there as they remember the great words of Martin Luther King. And you're tuned in to Nctv45, where it's Newswatch and it's straight ahead, coming to you from the Gem Studios in Northwest Newcastle. Yeah, it's straight ahead for you.
If you think there's nothing to do in Newcastle and Lawrence County, then think again. Always stay connected to NCTV45 to receive the information on events going on in and around the area on a daily basis. Programs to view are Newswatch, The Morning Show, and Community Happenings. NCTV45 takes pride in bringing you the event and organization info that you want. NCTV45 is the #1 media source locally. NCTV45, anytime on your time.
Special thanks to Butts, Flowers, Gifts, and More in downtown Newcastle for their support and funding of this program. Butts Flowers, downtown Newcastle. If you're hungry, don't be out in the desert. Head on down to the old Oasis for breakfast. If you're hungry, don't be out in the desert. Head on down to the old Oasis for daily specials. Yes, appetizers, sandwiches, beverages. It's the Oasis Bar, 303 South Jefferson Street. Call 724-652-6104. Peppers, mouth-watering fruit, fine dressings, apples, meats. This place looks so familiar. Getting your lunch meat cut to order. That's the Joseph's difference. They make every opportunity to please their customers. Joseph's. They're not the big box store giving you it the way the store wants it. It's the way you want it. Stop by Joseph's and take a look. Yes, it's Joseph's.
NCTV45, strong enough for Lawrence County.
As I get my speakers on, we're still, and forgive me, we're still getting used to the new switches here, as we've got a lot of buttons to push. So here's hoping you have a peaceful day. I'll kind of repeat what we said. Happy Martin Luther King Day to you. And we're going to try and give you a positive twist on the day, as you know, the regular news will be bringing you everything bad or not so good. So let's start out with something kind of great. The birthday list. Here you go. Philip Jerome Waters, happy birthday. Mitchell Lutton, happy birthday. Mark Shirley, Mike Ross, J.D. Shirazai, Katina Cochran, Stephen Wetzel, Alexandra Marone, and one of the nicest guys I know, Braden Bailey, happy birthday. Make sure you get that second piece of birthday cake and celebrate all week long. You know, just a little highlight of state news here. The farm show has concluded, and every year I tell you about this farm show. It is tremendous, and I will reach out to see if there's any farm show footage or anything that I could bring to you. It is one fantastic event, and that in the Expo Center down in Harrisburg. Now, Pennsylvania adopts limits for drinking water. First of its kind rulemaking, Pennsylvania has adopted new regulations to protect Pennsylvanians from PFAS chemicals, and they set new limits in drinking water. The PUC appoints J.J. Livingston as Director of Legislative Affairs. That, some more state news, and Governor Wolf, he will be making way for Mr. Shapiro, who will become the governor tomorrow. So the Capitol building is closed in recognition of that and the swearing in of a new governor. I remind you that the Hoyt has their class schedule and programs. They started last on the 10th, which was last Tuesday. But they have so many great things going on up there, and they change. One of the things they have is their after-school special or after-school program. I call it the after-school special. Must have been watching too much TV earlier. So this week, it's the Masters. Mini Masterpiece Competition, challenge for all ages, and they're going to be talking and working with that. And they do a really nice job on those Mini Masterpiece series. I love to watch them when they come out. I bought a few of the magnets myself. We thank you as over the last few weeks, viewership up tremendously, especially at Nctv45.com, up 85%, and we'll take that. Now, as we continue to make our way through Newswatch, here's some upcoming events that you might want to take and realize. I believe it's today at 6:30, the missionary image of Our Lady of Guadalupe, that coming to Holy Spirit Parish. On Wednesday, premiering the time at the Brew Pub. This is 600 Mount Vernon Drive in Elwood City. And the Scottish Rite Cathedral, stated meeting Wednesday at 7:30. So just some idea of some things coming up that you might want to take a gander at. Now, here's another thing you might want to take a gander at: sports. Well, yesterday, did you happen to catch any of the playoff games? The Bengals 24-17 win in last night's nightcap as that got off to a start. But I was more impressed or like concerned about the Bills. What happened? They ran off to this lead, scored 14 points just like that, had the ball, and whether it was a good call or bad call, I don't know. But up 17-0, and with the possibility up at 21-0, and then all of a sudden went in the tank, and were able to only muster out 17 points as the Dolphins scored 31. The Giants, they beat the Vikings 31-24. Another 9-win team on the road wins. And so it is time for us to get to the Cedars Sports Corner. Good morning. You're watching Nctv45.
The Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle wants you to indulge in the food from their pleasing menu. The Cedars features Mediterranean, pub food, Middle Eastern cuisine, and so much more. They're open every day, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call the Cedars on the east side at 827 Addis Street, Newcastle. 724-658-9543. That's 724-658-9543.
Hello and welcome to Lindy's Lunch. Yes, whether it's their great breakfast or, just like it says, lunch, it's great anytime. Try their breakfast and you'll be satisfied. A pierogi cheeseburger, an Italian Joe, and smothered hoagies, all. And don't forget the French fries with chili. Yes, it's Lindy's Lunch. For the best, stop by. Give us a call. Rally, sons of Notre Dame, sing the glory and
Hello and welcome to the Cedar Sports Corner Report. Let's take a look at around the sports world for your Monday. For your NFL matchup, the Dallas Cowboys will travel to Tampa Bay to take on the Buccaneers at 8:15 on ESPN, ABC, or ESPN Plus, however you prefer to watch. This will be the last game of the NFL's Wild Card Weekend. For your NHL matchups, 1 o'clock, Boston will host Philadelphia and Buffalo will host Detroit. For your 3 o'clock game, the defending champion Avalanche will host the Red Wings. For your 4 o'clock games, the Sharks will host the New Jersey Devils, and the Seattle Kraken will host the Tampa Bay Lightning. For your 6 o'clock game, the Golden Knights of Vegas will host the Dallas Stars. For your 7 o'clock games, Columbus will host the New York Rangers, and your hometown Pens will host the Anaheim Ducks. For your 7:30 game, the Islanders will host Washington, and for your 8 o'clock games, Calgary goes to Nashville, and Ottawa goes to St. Louis. All these games can be found on NHL Power Play or ESPN Plus, however you prefer to watch. For your NBA schedule on this Martin Luther King Day, the Charlotte Hornets will host the Boston Celtics at 1 o'clock on NBA TV. 2:30, Milwaukee will host Indiana. 3 o'clock, the Cavs will host the Pelicans. The Knicks will host the Raptors, and the Wizards will host the Warriors. For your 3:30 game, Atlanta will host Miami. That game can be found on TNT. For your 4 o'clock game, The T-Wolves will host the Jazz, 6 o'clock. The Grizzlies will host the Suns. That game is also on TNT. And at 10:30, the LA Lakers will host the Houston Rockets. And to cap it all off, we got 2 quick NCAA games for you. Number 22, Charleston will host William & Mary at 5 o'clock. And number 16, Miami will host Syracuse at 7 o'clock on the ACC network. Miami currently in first place in the ACC. So that's all we got for you today. Why don't you head over to the Cedars, catch all these great games, enjoy the great food. We're going to take a quick time out. Be right back.
Alley's Upper Crust at 1700 Highland Avenue has a full menu: pizza, roll-ups, salad, soup, sandwiches, strombolis, dinners. They are just great for dine-in or take-out. Don't forget to give them a call at 724-652-7553. It's Alley's Upper Crust. This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535.
Los Amigos! Ladies and gentlemen, if you need a good bite to eat, make sure to check out Los Amigos. They got you covered with things such as tacos, burritos, molcajete, and don't forget the great chips and salsa they put out for you when you get there. Make sure to check out Los Amigos on West State Street, Newcastle, PA, 16101. It's Los Amigos. Los Amigos! Los Amigos! Los Amigos!
else. There you go. We'll head through this again. I apologize. Penn State Master Gardeners, they're going to be doing that at 8:30. Make sure you line up behind Town Mall. And this was 2 stories that I covered. Winter sowing. If you bring a milk jug or something along those lines tomorrow at the Newcastle Public Library, you can start your own little greenhouse from seedlings, and then be ready to transplant them once it becomes a better time for gardening and it's not 20 degrees. So couple things going on there, and I remind you that Goonies is showing at the Newcastle Public Library. Sometimes if you're in the mood for a movie, that gives you the opportunity. So I think I covered everything that I had to cover before I clicked the button there. So just as a reminder that that stuff is going on. Now, as we continue forward, and here you go, spaghetti dinner happening this week, and that's the 27th, in 2 weeks, 4 to 8 takeout available, $10 donation. This is at Life Changing Ministries. And a little good news today. This is the Newcastle cross country team. They packed lunches down at First Presbyterian Church. There you see our very own Josh Horner, as he was part of that group. And wow, we'll take it, as some good news with students doing what they should be and volunteering and just creating a great atmosphere. So now with that, as we move on, it's time to get to weather. 20 degrees outside, 96% humidity, winds from the east, barometric pressure 30.18, dew point 19, and visibility 10 miles. It's time to go to Lawrence County 45 weather and check out how your day's looking. Good morning. You're watching Nctv45. Big Daddy 316 Transport. For a ride to work, that's fine. Groceries and essentials pickups, we do them. We all benefit: seniors, city, state, stores, employers, and yes, employees. Why get there tired when you can get there alive and energized? Yes, no tricky traffic patterns. We can haul up to 5 passengers, 24-hour notice required, $5 per stop. Call Big Daddy 316 Transport today.
Yes, friends, Chalella & Carney Floral Designs is alive and well in Newcastle. Owner and designer Stephen Doherty and his staff have a special motto: we love what we do, and it shows in every area of the business. Stop by their pleasant Southside store at 1006 South Mill Street. Chalella & Carney has been there for the community with quality and service since 1943. You can go to the website chalellaandcarney.com or call 724-652-8412.
Since you were going for gas, you might as well fill up your tank too. Delicious food available at Morgan's And that's just two exciting combos that they have. Morgan's, right across the line.
Come dine with us, come dine today. If you could use some real good food, there's a place not far away. If you could use a drink or two, or a place to go and play, come to Gallo's Italian Villa today.
When your PC looks like this, don't make it the last key. Make it Pulaski. Pulaski PC. Easy Clean Car and Van Wash, where your clean wash is our goal.
The Crane Room is a restaurant. The Crane Room is a bar. The Crane Room is a banquet facility. The restaurant will please you time after time with their diverse menu. Ask about their daily specials. See the menu at craneroom.com. The bar gives you an abundance of choices with 35 beers on tap and always changing. Their banquet services are always to perfection. The Crane Room, located at 3009 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 724-656-1553.
Hello and welcome to Lawrence County 45 weather. Happy Monday to everyone out there. And after last night's low of 23 degrees, let's take a look at how your week is looking. You're going to see here locally that the local radar looks pretty clear. And you'll see nationally where we are, there isn't a lot of cloud coverage, but there is some in the western part of the U.S. So, after last night's low of 23 degrees, your MLK Day, partly sunny with a high near 45. Monday night, a chance of rain and snow before 10, then rain showers, low of around 34, 90% chance of precipitation. Tuesday, showers likely mainly before 1, cloudy with a high near 50. Chance of precipitation is 70%. Tuesday night, chance of showers before 1, cloudy with low around 38, 40% chance of precipitation. Wednesday, cloudy with a high near 45. Wednesday night, a chance of rain and snow after 1 a.m., mostly cloudy with low around 33, 40% chance of precipitation. Thursday, showers, high near 48, 90% chance of precipitation. Thursday night, showers likely, cloudy with a low around 34, chance of precipitation is 70%. Friday, a chance of snow showers, cloudy with a high near 40, 30% chance of precipitation. Friday night, mostly cloudy with a low around 30. And your Saturday, chance of snow showers, mostly cloudy with a high near 38. Chance of precipitation is 30%. So we could see some rain and snow coming in this week, but we also hope you visit our great sponsors this week. We'll be right back.
Hello, I'm Kay, and K is for Kimmel's. If you're in need of great baked goods, perhaps donuts of every kind, or maybe a lady lock is your desire, turnovers, and don't forget, they have cakes of every size, quarter sheet cake or a round one for that special birthday. And never forget to pick up a loaf of bread. It's Kimmel's, home of the delicious, super mouth-watering strudels. Call Kimmel's for the best baked goods.
Hi, pizza friends. You can still find delicious Augustine's Pizza at your local supermarket. The folks at Augustine's Pizza hope that their pizza is always your first choice for any and all occasions.
Today's programming is brought to you by Nctv45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station.
At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at lgkg.com.
There's more than meets the eye. Gotta get the
so I tried. There was more time for living. Look around.
Well, we are back, and that's going to do it for this edition of Newswatch on this Monday morning. As you get out and about, make sure you tell a friend, and have a friend tell a friend about NCTV45. They'll be glad you did. And when they say, oh, you know, I don't watch a lot of TV, why, you tell them this.
NCTV45, The Train, anytime on your time.
Yes, we're NCTV45, The Train, and we're available anytime on your time. A train that runs on your schedule. Why, that's NCTV45. Now, as you go through your day, make sure you get that second cup of coffee and have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence. Have a great day, everybody, and remember, don't give up the ship. Something positive is going to happen today. Have a great day. Stay tuned to NCTV45 for great programming. Check out the hockey game last night or some church services. It's available anytime on your time. Have a great day. We'll see you again real